Well, good morning everybody. Welcome to my adventure. I'm new to the channel, new to YouTubing here, but I wanted to kind of just chronicle my little adventure. So you are going to be joining me on a year's long worth beekeeping adventure, and just some of the things that I'm going to learn along the way, being a brand new beekeeper. Kind of was interested in beekeeping and just started growing a passion for it. You know, just learning about some of the things that bees do for our planet, and how important pollinators are for our ecosystem, and just kind of really became impassioned about it and just wanted to learn more about bees and beekeeping. And kind of always thought, you know, after my girls leave and go to college, that this would be maybe a hobby that I would pick up, or maybe after I retire. Well, I had some opportunities to kind of step into this a little bit sooner, so I thought, you know what, this is a great time to try this. So hey, I'm a brand new beekeeper, and this is going to be kind of some videos on my journey through that, some of the things I'm going to mess up being a brand new beekeeper, but you know, this is a learning journey, and this is something that I'm passionate about. This is something that I've been doing for already kind of the past 6 to 8 months. I've been working with some of my local beekeepers, kind of reached out to beekeeping clubs, and just like, hey, you know, want to start up as a beekeeper, want to know if I can apprentice under somebody, learn some things before I buy my hives. So that's kind of where I'm at. This is going to be a little bit of an adventure. Today I'm going to do an unboxing video on my first hive that I've got, and then there will be subsequently a couple more videos with a few more hives. So just recently celebrated my birthday, and my husband, who is a gem, decided that you know, he's seen a lot of progress and a lot of things going on with how passionate I am about this beekeeping prospect, and some of the things that I've done to learn about this. Just read everything I can, watched all the YouTube videos that I can. Obviously that does not make me an expert. I am a novice at this, people. I admit that going into this, but this is just an adventure. These are some of the things that you may or may not want to do as a new beekeeper. And any older beekeepers that are out there, any experienced beekeepers that are out there, I always welcome your positive criticism on some things, because I know I'm going to be doing things wrong. So I'm open to learning on that. So anyway, yeah, like I said, recently had a birthday, and I was originally only going to do one hive. Just so I can kind of get into this. Kind of was thinking I might do 2 hives, just because I know that there is going to be a higher probability of, you know, losing my colonies, just because of, one, where I'm at. I am located in Montana, so the preparation that's going to go into keeping bees all year round is going to be a little bit more challenging than, let's say, somebody that might be a first-time beekeeper in a warmer state through the winter, like, let's say, I don't know, Georgia or something like that. Obviously you guys are going to have more of a problem with like small hive beetles through that season, whereas generally speaking I'm not going to. But anyway, so there will be a couple more unboxing videos coming your way. Because like I said, my husband was a sweetheart and decided that for my birthday, he was going to buy me 2 more hives. So yeah, so all in all, I will have 3 hives. The first one that I'm going to be doing is going to be kind of a bare wood hive. I am going to be gluing and screwing that one. Just I need to make sure that it's completely sealed and good to go. So there will be kind of an assembly video with me putting those together. May not be today, may not post that today, but it's gonna be coming out probably in the next few weeks. But today we're gonna be doing an unboxing video. So I'm gonna take you through everything and all of the components of this hive that I have, and take you on this adventure from, you know, probably our next steps are gonna be how to assemble the hive, and what the components of the hive are and what they do, all of the frames, how those are supposed to work and operate, and the best types of frames. I know that there's frames out there with all of the with all of the foundations, you know, and sometimes there are companies out there that are selling foundations with different colors. I've seen like companies out there selling brood boxes that have a yellow foundation. The problem with that is that rather than the black foundations, is that it makes it a little bit harder to be able to see your eggs in your brood boxes when you're checking your frames for, you know, just general hive upkeep. You know, checking on your queen, making sure she's laying, making sure that, you know, she's doing the things that she's supposed to be doing. And, you know, the biggest difference between, you know, what you would need with those types of foundations versus your honey supers, you know, and a yellow foundation on those. So we'll kind of get into that a little bit later in this video, but for now, gonna show you what I'm working with our outside weather conditions. So right now we are in the end of October. Sorry, you're gonna hear my dogs in the background here. And yeah, look what we've got going on. So as you can see, proper temperature control for your bees and insulating your bees and keeping them safe from the weather conditions is going to be optimal. And I know that a couple of my beekeeper friends in my bee club have already insulated their hives. So I'm hoping that at some point I can kind of do a video on what they've done for beekeepers up north. And yeah, but we're going to go pause here and we're going to get into this unboxing. All right, everybody. So here we go. So this is the brand that I chose for myself for my raw wood hive. Gosh, everything's already falling out. Okay, so first thing open here on that, this is going to be a bottom board. Sorry, the lighting is not very great in my mudroom, but that's where we are going to be assembling these today. So anyway, this is a bottom board. Super important that in northern climates, having a solid base bottom board. I know that a lot of people down south will use kind of the open frame or the open screen kind of bottom board. They need that more for ventilation and for dropping veromite through their bottom. This is more important, one, just for critter control, and two, just making sure that our bees are staying warmer during wintertime, that there's not as much breeze blowing through the hive, killing them off. So, yep, that is bottom board. This hive also comes with a queen excluder. Very nice. This is a little plastic one. Main purpose for everybody that's new, queen excluders. The reason that you use these on top of your brood boxes, and that is so that way the queen can't get through here. Theory being behind that, or the science being behind that, is that her thorax, her bottom, her abdomen is too large because of all of the eggs that she carries. Her abdomen is too large to be able to squeeze through these little spots. However, her little worker bees, her girls, should be able to pass through this. This keeps any eggs, any brood from being laid into your honey supers. So that is the purpose of your queen excluder. So next in the box, we've got, these are unassembled boxes that I'm going to be, one, I thought it would be a good idea just to, since I have this, if I decide to make my own boxes in the future, I'm actually going to trace out the template on these. Just all the work's already been done for me. All I have to do is make sure that I get the same thickness wood when I'm doing this. But God, I wish you guys could smell this. The cut wood on these is just amazing. So kind of what we're looking at here, obviously. Okay, so just open my box a little bit here and just going to show you some of the components that we've got going on here. So first one being, got our bottom board. This is super important for northern beekeepers to have a solid based wooden bottom board, just because one, it doesn't allow as much breeze to go through during winter time and trying to overwinter your bees. In addition to that, it also, this little bee box comes with a queen excluder, very nice. For brand new beekeepers, the whole purpose behind this is it keeps, it allows your worker bees to kind of go in and out through this, but it doesn't allow the queen, because she has a bigger abdomen, it doesn't allow her to kind of squeeze through there, so you're not going to get eggs inside your honey for your honey supers. So this goes right in between your brood boxes and your honey supers. In addition to that, we've got some other things, all of these little matchstick looking thingies here. These are part of the frame that goes to these. So these are your foundations. So your black foundation is going to be for all your brood boxes. Those are going to be thicker. Your yellow foundations here are going to go for all of your honey supers. And the boxes above here, the boxes above here that you're seeing, these are going to be for, these are what I get to assemble in my next video. I'm going to glue and screw all of these together. So yeah. Okay, so here you can see these are the frames that I'm going to be assembling. So I've got, I believe I have two of the brood boxes, which is a requirement for northern beekeepers, that you have 2 deep on your brood box, just to help them overwinter a little bit better. And then I've also bought, I believe I've got 3 honey supers that will go on top of this. So I'm going to just show you some of the other components of what we got going on here. Okay, so what we've got here, this is going to be the entrance kind of, sorry, I can't remember the name of this, but basically what this does is it allows your bees to kind of come in on more of a, if you want to limit the amount of bees that are coming in, you can use this in addition to one of these. So this is also kind of like a little critter control. So one, this is a mouse guard. It keeps mice out of your hives, obviously, because your hives, your girls are working really hard during winter, and they need to keep that hive at about 90 degrees in there. And up north, that's going to be very hard with the 40 below temperatures that we have. So like I said, keeping those girls insulated is going to be probably key for me, just to keep them safe and happy. But this little guy, this helps keep the mice out from there. So you can kind of use these in conjunction, but this is, like I said, this will limit the flow of how many bees can get in and out of your hive. This is also a really good tool to use when you are doing a hive inspection, if you want to keep the majority of your girls in your hive, so you can check for things like varroa mite, or also if you're doing an oxalic acid treatment on your girls. Like I said, that's one of the videos that I might have that I can share with you and upload. That was done with myself and a couple other experienced beekeepers in my bee club that I'm a part of. So again, all these lovely little matchstick looking things that we've got here, these are going to be parts of the frame foundation that we're going to be using to build up to put all of our yellow and black foundations on. So the foundations will sit nicely inside of these, and there's usually the boxes that I'm going to have, they are going to be an 8 frame foundation box. My lovely husband decided that he was going to buy me also a 10 frame box as well for my other hives that will be coming. So looking forward to that. A little scared about that. The reason I did decide to do the 8 frame as opposed to a 10 frame is that 10 frames, honestly, they're just they are a little bit heavier. So that's that'll be a challenge, but you know what, we're going to work through that challenge, and we'll try to video that as much as we can just to see how I'm able to overcome that. Okay, so here you can see these are the brood boxes that I have. These are going to be a little bit bigger, wider, So these are what you're going to use to keep all of your brood foundation inside of. Gosh, I wish you guys could smell how amazing this is. I mean, it's, you know, freshly cut wood and it smells amazing. Really excited, actually. The quality of craftsmanship that come with these is really exceptional. It's even got all of the cutouts for your frames to sit on top of. So that wasn't something that I was really expecting these to have. I'm not sure. I wasn't really sure what to expect, you know. So, like I said, brand new beekeeper. Still learning how all of this stuff is going to go together. Okay, so this is an inner cover. This is very nice because it helps, one, for draft control, for ventilation. Also, but it keeps everything nice and tight, nice and dark in there for the bees. It's got their little, where they can enter and exit, also from the top of the hive, just to let them out there. So you've got a couple different spots for your bees to come and go. But yeah, this is very, very solid. And of course, no hive is going to be complete without your top. This is, oh my gosh, and it's heavy too. So it's got a nice metal top, very secure around the edges. This will be nice, just one for preventing rain from getting inside your girls, swamping them out. And yeah. One thing I forgot to mention about this this outer cover is that it kind of fits over top. So basically your hive will fit inside here. This kind of just snaps in over top of your hives. So very nice. It's really good for keeping the rain out. Okay, and okay, folks, so as promised, well, unfortunately, my video for assembling all of these did not save, so I guess you'll just have to obviously take my word for it, because here's the finished product. Yeah, so probably more assembly videos to be able to come. Once I get those other 2 hives that I mentioned earlier, I will be doing an assembly video on those. But again, here is what I've got. So I've got my telescoping, that's what they call it, your top cover there. I've got my brood boxes, 2 of them right here. You can see that little queen excluder kind of just right there. And then I've got my 3 honey supers, my top cover, my little, I forget what this thing is called, but basically just to keep your bees in there when you want them to stay in there. So let's just remove this. Like I said, I've got, try not to drop everything on my feet. I've got an 8-frame hive system. So obviously your honey supers are going to be a little bit smaller than your brood boxes. So all of your honey ones will always be in the yellow. All of your brood should be in the black. And again, that is just to have ease of being able to see what you've got going on inside your hive. Let me just try to pause this real quick and I can show you that. All right, so there we go. That would be my brood box.